Hello people of the internet, we're back. I went completely over time on that last one because I was so busy enjoying Enrico's death. And worrying about getting my ass handed to me by the hunters. Anyway, let's do this. We're into part 8. Wow. Big spider. No bollocks. Once you've done that, leave, because it despawns all your problems, which is useful, as you might imagine. Gets rid of all those horrible little spiders that crawl out, and the big spiders disappear, and I need to go back and exchange this bazooka, or grenade launcher. They called it a bazooka in the original one, didn't they? I think grenade launcher is a better name for it, but you need to go back and exchange this, and you can go down here with the useless crap I don't use anymore. We almost got full health. I think we'll be okay. Where did I put the... Ah, there they are. Yeah, that'll work. Come on, get out. Right, okay. Well, every single room I managed to push through is one room closer to the end of the game and not dying. Oh, I forgot to pick up the knife. Oh well, good job they leave you one in here. Yeah, you need the knife to be able to get through these cobwebs. You can pick up the one you've got, or you can pick up that one. It doesn't really matter. I mean, if you're going for a 100% item achievement, obviously you're going to want to pick up this knife anyway. The thing is, that achievement's not hard. People say, oh my god, I can't believe you've got to go into every room, you've got to kill it. But realistically, it's not hard. Like, if you do it at a time when... you know, if you make sure that you do it after you've unlocked the infinite rocket launcher, it's really not a problem. It just requires a bit of thought and planning. Yeah, you just have to make sure to wipe all the items out of every room. It's not hard. Just kill all your enemies with the rocket launcher, easy peasy. I mean, I remember I actually did that once. I guess I was curious to see if it unlocked anything. And I was also curious as to how much you got, you know, in terms of like supplies and items and ammo and herbs and all that stuff. I can't remember what difficulty I played through the game. I think it was easy. I think it was. Anyway, I've actually been pretty good so far. I haven't really left too much dead air like I'm often accused of doing. I remember I was on this Let's Play forum and they were so fucking snooty. I mean, I know that Let's Playing has all these apparent rules you're supposed to follow, like, I mean, it had, what am I doing? It had these such arbitrary rules. Like, some I could understand. Like, or at least understand if not accept. Like the rule that don't do a Let's Play or post about a Let's Play of a game that's, you know, been out for less than 6 months. Yeah, I can understand that. You know, because spoilers for people who might want to play the game. But surely to God, you you know, if you're going to play on a game and you don't want spoilers, don't click the link. Is that really such a hard thing for people to do? You know, do you have to penalize people on your forum who break that rule, or, you know, just so you can give vague help to people who are apparently too stupid to not click a link to a game they might actually want to play? And it was just all these arbitrary rules, and I don't even bother posting there anymore. I mean, it'd be nice to get some more, you know, to get some more people subscribing to my YouTube channel, but I'm not going to go out of my way to go on a forum who, honest to God, gave me the impression they just didn't want me there. So, you know, I was like, well, if you don't want me on your forum, so be it. I'll fuck off somewhere else. And just like, you know, if you're going to do a forum, at least be nice to the people who you actually want to post on your forum. Don't come up with these dickish rules in some vague attempt to please some people and not others. Like the rule that, apparently there's rules that videos should never be longer than 10 minutes. Like, ever. And, I mean, I'm doing sort of roughly 20-minute long segments here, you know, when I remember to look at my stopwatch. And it's like, well, I can understand the less than 10-minute thing originally came about because of YouTube. You know, whole YouTube thing. With its arbitrary 10-minute time limit on unregistered accounts and all that stuff. Totally understand why that was originally a thing. But why does it still need to be a thing? I mean, surely it's up to the YouTuber themselves to dictate how long their videos are. I mean, this is a discussion I was having with a friend who also posts on YouTube about how long a video should be. You know, I mean, should you always put a 10-minute time limit? Or a 20-minute time limit? Or a 15-minute time limit? You know, should there be these arbitrary rules that you should set for yourself? Or is it entirely up to discretion of the YouTuber? You know, it's I guess it's one of those things that, you know, you make up all these rules that just, frankly, sap the fun out of playing the games and, you know, doing it in the first place. It's like when people make up those fucking pointless rules when playing games like Smash Brothers. 1, 2, 3, 1. Yay! Yeah, and they make up these completely pointless rules about, you know, like you can't use certain maps, you can't use certain characters, and it's just like, do you people even realize you're taking one game and you are forcing people to play it like it's another game?
Barry? Thank God you're safe.
Yay, Barry's back. You know, it's basically forcing Smash Brothers to play like Street Fighter. Well, if you want to play a game like Street Fighter, why don't you play Street Fighter and let us Smash Brothers players play it the way we want to play it?
As to what might be at the bottom?
There's only one way to find out.
And it's arbitrary rules people set for things that just wind me up. You know, there shouldn't be rules for playing on all this stuff. You should be able to do whatever you want, whenever you want, in whatever way you want.
Could be a person. Jill, go check it out. We had enough surprises for one day. I'll stay here and secure our escape route in case something happens.
Okay.
Oh boy, that's actually going to be very annoying. I just remembered something else. For the record, she will always appear in whatever route you take. Doesn't matter which route, she will always appear down it. So, sort of by that logic, go the way that you know, first go the way you don't want to go to get her to appear down that route, and then double back. It's about the only way you can sort of really get around that little bit properly. But it did just remind me of the boss fight you got with Lisa Trevor. And I'm really, really, really hoping I can get through that without Barry dying. Oh boy, that would not be good. I mean, I want to try to go for, you know, saving Chris, saving Barry. But, I guess if Barry does end up dying then, there's not much I can do about it. It's weird, really, that, you know, Barry is guaranteed to die if he gets knocked off by Lisa Trevor, but Wesker survives. Which is odd, in my opinion, at least. You know, he actually survives the fall, whereas Barry doesn't. Which seems like a very odd sort of continuity problem type thing. I mean, I know he has to survive for the ending, but it just seems odd, I suppose. Because I'm also going to hope that I don't die on that scene, which has happened before as well. It's a very annoying boss fight. I mean, I suppose I could just take the Magnum with me and just blast her off. I might do that just to better be safe than sorry. I mean, you get more than enough Magnum ammo in this game to be able to deal with it. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know, I've got a bit of time to decide yet. And it's fuck off, Barry. Can dump that off him. Couldn't remember if I needed it or not, but I suppose not. There we go. Okay. Now we have to get the broken flamethrower. There's lots of pushing boxes. You know, first time I played this, I was almost expecting that device to, like, malfunction while you were down there, so you'd have to race to grab the flamethrower and get back out again or something, but no, they were kinder than that. Which is good. Nice of them, I suppose. Still gotta keep dealing with Lisa Trevor here. She's still wandering around like, you know, little bitch that she is. Wait for her to show up. Make sure she follows me around this way. Come on. Keep coming, you bitch. Not doing all this again. Woo! Worked. First time. Ugh, God. I'm glad I'm on sort of moving towards the end of the game now. Only got the mostly just got the laboratory left. Of course, got that Lisa Trevor boss fight, which is it's going to be annoying, but I'll deal. I will deal. And you get another jewelry box. 3 for 3. This one at least doesn't have a puzzle lock to open it. You just can. Blah, 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 blah. That's where you discover that that creature was in fact Lisa Trevor the whole time. Oh, it's so sad. And you also discover that this place is... Dun, 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 dun. As he gets up to the top of the fucking ladder. Right underneath this house the whole time. Could have told me that before, honestly. At least she's not going to knock you unconscious this time. Do we need anything else? Stone and metal object. Number 2, in point of fact. And now we've got to go all the way back to the house. And ignore that one random zombie that just happens to be here. Because he's there, I suppose. Don't really know why he's there, he just sort of is. A couple more zombies that we can ignore. Which is why it's a good idea to get the Magnum handgun when I get it. You know, in the early bit when there's just the crows to avoid. Because otherwise you've got to kill the zombies, which... I mean, at this point in the game, you're pretty much stocked up with ammo for freaking everything if you're careful enough. So I suppose it's not massively a problem, but even so. Yes, we know, thanks. Weird thing is, though, is that you can't get into the lab and get into the guardhouse at the same time, which is a bit of an odd design thing, I suppose. Maybe they didn't think they'd be needing both of them at once or something, perhaps. I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm starting to get a bit close to my time limit. So I'm probably going to be cutting this short once I've gone through the door down here, under the stairs. Number 1. And number 2. Click. Because we have to go through the whole Lisa rattling her chains. Yes. Anyway, as I said, I'm going to cut this here. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care now. Bye-bye.